So, hello everyone. My name is Anastasia, and we come back to you with our interviews with Interexy employees. And today, we're gathered here at Zoom to answer the most important and fundamental questions. And with me on the air is a person who stood at the origins of the company. So, I'm talking about our Chief Executive Officer and founder. So, hi, Stan.
Hey, Anastasia.
Firstly, I'm very glad that we all gathered here today. And secondly, I have a lot of questions for you. So, but first, how are you?
Yeah, doing well. Yeah. And you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So, since our interviews are still in the express format, I propose to start straight to the questions. And the first question concerns our brand. So, why Interexy? How did it happen?
Yeah, so essentially in the first place, we had a different name, which was pretty generic, and it was pretty hard to kind of promote this name on the web because several companies, big enterprises had the same name. So we were thinking of something else and something different to invent, and we essentially came up with the Interexy. I think it was the combination of two words. I definitely want to have the letter X inside the name of the company, and yeah, the title does not mean anything. Just like a cool combination of letters, and we also saw that there was no title like this on the web, so that's why we essentially took it.
Okay. And can you tell me, please, about the color of the brand?
Yeah, so essentially the main color is purple. We have a range of different colors as well. It essentially just was something that was designed by our internal designer at the time when we were coming up with the brand and everything. But yeah, the color scheme, the website, and everything, we just like it the way it looks, and I think it shows from an interesting point of view of how we essentially build a design for the mobile applications that we're working on as well.
Okay, so that's interesting. And in general, I can say that this color is always in trend. So I think it perfectly describes the spirit of our company. But okay, let's move on. So, what development strategy was chosen for the company, and has it changed all the time? So maybe some goals formed some new goals.
Sure. So essentially, in terms of the development strategy, we just chose to grow as much as we can, and we had a range of obstacles. And at each stage of the growth, we always had certain pitfalls and certain periods where we were just staying on the same revenue numbers and we're not able to grow. But during that time, we were heavily working on the processes, internal project management, development, design, sales as well, and essentially we were able to stably growing past 2.5 years. So in terms of the goals, I think we update them once in a while. So with each new milestone achieved, we obviously set the new goal and we move forward.
Okay, so ambitious goals are everything. And what do you think has changed since the inception of Interactive?
Yeah, I think we had a lot of changes. It was just a two-man party in the first place. Now we are in about like 100 employees at this stage with like contractors and internal employees. And essentially, I think the main switch that's happening currently, we're switching from like the startup like setup, startup like culture to established business with established processes, with people who definitely have a different view on the job and on the company as well, comparing to those ones that were supporting us at the stage of the startup. So it's a pretty different way and approach that we see at the moment.
Okay, I agree with you. So since 2019, we have grown a lot, yeah, in every sense. And seeing this kind of growth life is even cooler. And can you please tell us about Interactive's mission?
Sure. So we would like to become the best app development provider on the marketplace within our within our niche in the market. We kind of have this vision of having the Interexy office in each big city on our planet, which is also pretty cool. And essentially, we want to grow, we want to expand, we want to improve the quality of the service, and we want to increase the value that we are providing to our clients, and essentially be an ultimate one-stop shop for anyone who would like to develop the mobile application fast, with high level of quality, market competitive, and essentially go on the market and take the certain niche on the marketplace.
Okay, so I will smoothly turn to the most provocative questions. Why customers should choose Interexy over many other mobile app development companies?
Yeah, so mainly those are three things. The first one is the expertise. We have a team of not only like exceptional mobile engineers, but team of designers, project managers, QA people, business analysts who are specifically only working with mobile applications, which obviously builds in terms of the quality of the product a lot. And we provide a lot of value during the pre-sale process as well. So even during this stage where our potential clients are only talking to us about their project, they get so much value that they just can't think of any other development provider, and they just go with us. The second thing is talent. We focus heavily on team, and we are reinvesting the profits of the company to hire the best talent that we can in our region, which essentially helps us to grow and improve the quality of the service that we are providing and increase the value that we are providing to our clients as well. The third thing is processes. That's everything about the guarantees, about the quality of the end products, and about the speed of the development. Since obviously you don't need, or you don't only need to develop something on high quality level. You need something to be developed like fast, and you also need to have some guarantees, and you also need the product that will be market competitive, and we will find the market fit. So here are the things that we are mostly working on to, again, increase the value that we are providing to our clients.
Okay, so everything is clear and to the point, and we are moving on to the last question for today. Can you give an example of a case that you are very proud of?
Yeah, so there are essentially many of them. We have our clients raising hundreds of millions on the products that we are working on. We have our clients going from like nothing to owning like startups with dozens of team members and working on the products that are changing the industries. One of the cases that I like is the application Labstar that we are working on. Essentially, with the product, the company was able to fundraise more and pass the Series C fundraising round more successfully with the application. Essentially, we're moving the whole web platform into the application for them, taking care of the part of the development of the product internally. It's essentially a pretty cool product which enables the VR-based education in places in the world where people don't have too much money to build full like laboratories and things like that. So it really extends the education on our planet, which always awesome to think of when you're working on the products like this.
Okay, so it was cool. So thank you so much for the pleasant conversation, and I wish you a great productive week and many, many victories for Interexy. So bye bye, everyone.
Thank you. Same to you.